The story begins with a Korean prison bus transporting new prisoners to jail. Among them is our main character, Seong. The moment Seong steps off the bus, several prisoners recognize him and start shouting angrily at him. They already hate him because Seong was once a police officer who had sent many criminals behind bars, creating a long history of enemies inside the prison. Suddenly, some prisoners attack Seong, but the guards quickly intervene and stop the fight. However, once inside the prisoners surround Seong and beat him brutally. They even hang him upside down and continue hitting him with sticks. After some time, Chang, one of the prison's dangerous gang leaders, arrives and humiliates Seong even more. But Seong pretends that he wants to talk to Chang. When Chang comes closer, Seong suddenly attacks him. Hearing the commotion, other prisoners and guards rush over. Seong warns everyone not to come near him. He then tells the guards that he wants to meet the warden, so they forcefully take him to the warden's office. There, Seong tells the warden that he was once a police officer, just like him, so they are both the same. He requests to be transferred to another cell. Seeing the situation, the warden agrees, believing that moving Seong will prevent further trouble. But Chang is furious about this decision. He orders his men to grab Seong and beat him. They drag him into a room so they can torture him even further. Just then, a mysterious man enters the room. The moment they see him, everyone immediately lets Seong go. This man is known as Captain, the most dangerous prisoner in the entire jail. Captain is impressed by Seong's courage, but Seong responds by insulting him. Captain becomes furious and signals Chang's men. They grab Seong, throw him onto a table, and prepare to cut off his hand with a metal cutting machine. Seong struggles with all his strength, but eventually they manage to restrain him. As the machine blade gets closer to his hand, Seong realizes that they are actually going to cut it off. Terrified, he immediately apologizes to Captain. Hearing this, Captain decides to forgive him. However, as punishment, the guards throw Seong into a solitary cell. There, Seong asks one of the guards who Captain really is. The guard explains that Captain is practically the law inside this prison. The prisoners, guards, and even the warden obey him. He lives in cell number 8, a place where no prisoner dares to go near him. The guard also warns Seong that joining Captain's gang can make his prison life feel like heaven. Captain lives like a king with his men, and most terrifyingly, he can even arrange murders outside the prison. A few days earlier, Captain's men had entered the house of a wealthy man in the middle of the night.